Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford, Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information, including your Bronco and Bronco Sport information on a Wednesday for our Built Wild Wednesday video series. And today's video is something that actually I planned on doing actually a couple weeks ago, and I've been a little busy, wasn't able to get the video edited, didn't have a video last week. And so I thought, it's still very, even though it is something that we filmed at the Detroit Auto Show, I think it's really, really fun to see and see the experience between the two, the Bronco off-road experience at the auto shows, as well as the Jeep one, to see what you're getting and how, what kind of different capabilities there are for each of the vehicles, and some of the differences between them, and the experience that you get when you go to those as well. And so anyway, I filmed this. Of course, we did the Bronco one with Sarah was with me for the both of the drives. And then we also had some special guests with us in the Bronco one. We had Brian and Melissa Clark, which are trail guides at the Moab off-roadeo location. If you've been there, you probably might have had them as your trail guide. So they joined us as well, just for fun, and tagged along with us. And you can kind of hear some of that in the video. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. And I think it's one of those things. We have two different auto shows coming up real shortly. Chicago Auto Show is just coming up in about a week. So if you're in that Chicago area, these experiences should be available for you at that auto show, as well as the New York Auto Show if you're planning to go to that. So it gives you a little insight of what it's like, and hopefully in the video I was able to get through that experience and exactly what it feels like to do this, and showing those capabilities of what each of these vehicles have. They're both great off-road vehicles. Let you decide what you think between the vehicles. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, we do have Broncos on our lot, discounted down really big right now through the 14th of February. There's an SUV sell down for Ford. So there are some extra rebates that are happening right now, and we have applied those over to all of our Broncos. And don't forget, speaking of a Bronco experience, when you purchase a Bronco from us, you're also getting the Bronco off-roadeo experience included. We want to basically reimbursing you your expenses up to $1,000. So don't forget about that. And there's some great deals to be had on our lot. Check out our inventory if you're in the market for a 2025 Ford Bronco. We might have just the perfect one for you. So other than that, let's get into the video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget, make sure you subscribe with the bell notification turned on so you don't miss any of our other videos. And I hope you guys do enjoy this video. All right, everybody, we're going to take the Bronco experience here, and we're going to record it for you guys to see exactly what it's like.
That's so cool, you guys. Well, my name is Bree. I'll be driving you today. And obviously, you guys have been in a Bronco before, so I'll try my best to teach you something new, but I highly doubt it at this point.
That's all right.
Okay, you guys.
We've never done it inside.
You've never done it inside?
Well, inside of a building. Right?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, right? Okay.
We're usually outdoors.
So this is a 20-degree incline that we're going to do on our side, you guys, right now, which is obviously nothing for the Bronco. The Bronco can do up to, I think, like 40 degrees on its side. It's kind of hard to tell. We've seen a lot of videos on the internet of people doing like 40 degrees, so without rolling over, which is pretty fascinating in my opinion. Right now we're at like 22 degrees.
Yep.
Work our way down here. How long have you guys been instructing at Moab?
We started in 22.
Oh, very cool. Do you still like it?
Yeah,
we don't get to do it a whole lot because we do too many other things for Ford.
Got you.
Not enough time.
I understand.
We love taking people out for the first time.
Oh, that's so cool. It's probably such a good experience. All right, you guys, so this is the tilt ridge. Everybody loves this part of the ride except for me. I'm sure you can guess why. It's anxiety-inducing for me. It's all good. So we're going to work our way all the way up to the edge of this ramp and come to a stop at the very edge in order to do the weight transfer to get over to the opposite side.
All right.
So we'll work our way up here. And obviously right about here I can't see anything, so I'm going to use my front camera. Yeah, and I'm just going to watch that edge disappear, and then I'll stop right about there. And this is very dramatic. It's like nice and slow at the top. You think it's going to be nice and slow the whole time. Nope, drops us like a sack of potatoes. There you go.
The hydraulics.
Yes.
Yeah, you should just have it without hydraulics. Then you get
the whole thing, yeah, right? Nobody's afraid of heights, right? Okay, great. We're going to do Bronco Mountain now. Do you guys want to take
Bronco Mountain?
Yeah, you guys want to take a guess at how many degrees that is?
You can do it backwards.
That is 35 degrees.
Oh, that's pretty close. Anybody else want to take a guess? No? Okay, well, it's 40 degrees uphill, 40 degrees downhill. Now, what's great is the Bronco can handle up to 60 degrees uphill without fuel starvation. So we're gonna work our way up here. I actually had something really cool happen last time I was doing an auto show. I had an airplane pilot in my back seat, and he told me that airplanes ascend at 20 degrees, which means that we're doing double what a plane usually does during takeoff. Obviously, as you guys can see, we're crawling up this mountain. We're only doing like 2 miles an hour, which is pretty impressive. Most of the cars, you would need a lot of momentum just to get up something like that. So we'll work our way down Bronco Mountain now. I personally like to go a little slow on the way down because I just think it's really dramatic and kind of fun. Especially when we like stop right here and it feels like we're gonna fall out of the front windshield of the car, but we're not. All right, sweet, you guys. And now we save the best part for last, the most technical part of this entire ride. Yes, we're gonna do the rock crawl section, and as you guys know, we've got a rock crawl mode. So this is what I like about this, is I actually get to show this feature off. So you guys know we have sand, mud and ruts, Baja mode, and rock crawl mode, which is gonna put us in 4-wheel drive low, turn on a bunch of off-roading accessories that'll help us work our way up and over these rocks. Now, I actually like to turn off the sway bar disconnect when I start going over the rocks so I can show people what the sway bar disconnect truly does in a car. So then I'll just use the side view mirror camera so I can actually see what I'm doing, because now we don't need a spotter anymore, which is great for people like me that don't like to ask people for help. How often do you guys get people stuck when you're instructing?
Almost never.
Well,
Really?
New people we liked. We took Kumar, the CFO, out last year in the Raptor.
Oh, we just got him stuck in the sand.
We got him stuck in the sand. We left him too high.
Oh,
got
no.
him stuck in the sand, and we said, we're going to show you what this car can do that you don't.
Heck yeah.
But
All
he
right.
wasn't really stuck.
Sweet. So you guys feel how we're teetering on 3 wheels? That's
Sure.
why we're going to use that sway bar disconnect button. It's pretty cool to be able to like show that to people in real time, you know, because most of the time you can't do that in cars. But that's just going to give us more flexibility, more suspension travel, help us get up and over these last few rocks a lot easier. I've noticed it makes a really big difference in the back seat too. I feel like it makes it a lot smoother of a ride back there. All right, perfect. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully you guys had fun.
That was fun.
Maybe learned something.
I like it. I learned that you're a stunt driver.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
cool.
All right, everybody, what'd you think of that? Kind of hard to really get the aspect of what's going on there, but it was a lot of fun. I tried to really get the instructor and what they were saying and everything, and yeah, kind of cool. 40 degrees going up that big mountain up there, and 40 going down, and the tilt was kind of cool. I don't think we've done that before, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Or the ramp, tilt ridge or whatever. That was kind of cool, but hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll get more content here at the auto show. Hi everybody, so we did the Bronco experience, off-road experience over there. Now we're at the Jeep off-road, Camp Jeep off-road experience. Let's compare it, let's film it, and see what you guys think.
Also the most capable in the range, so let's see what it can do. Riding over here, nice gentle start, just a little test of the suspension. So out of the factory this came with a 1/2-inch lift and 35-inch tyres with the extreme tyre package, so that gives us about 13 inches of clearance to go over the stairs here. But like going over the rocks, going over this, it's closest to the natural terrain. A little bouncy on the way down, smashing on the back seat, these last couple of bumps, there we go. And then up over the hill is 40 degrees, got the front camera on so we can see, because we can't see over the hood, so this looks down in front of the bumper. Loads of grip from the tyres, we're in 4 low using the low ratio gears. The 2-litre turbo pulling us up the hill, no problem. Going on the other side, same angle, 40 degrees. Let's change the screen, should get the angle appearing there, just hitting the 40 degrees. Over to the crevasse. We'll stay nice and level across this. Again, using the camera. Yellow guides, show me where the front wheels are going to go. So use that to line up, make sure we don't slide into the bottom. And then heading for the side slope. Change the screen over so we've got the gauges again. That shows how much body roll we get as we lean over to the right. Up we go. Let's see if we can get a little more towards the end. Usually, but not always, just touch 30 degrees. And finally we've got the brake over. You see the gladiator in front and how the axles are twisted. We'll do exactly the same thing. We've got the sway bar electronically disconnected down there, so that gives us a lot more suspension travel on the front axle, about 25% more. So that means we keep the wheels on the ground the whole time as we
And
go over.
do you have to do that before you go on?
So So if you want to go off-road and you want that extra smooth ride, you just press the button and it would disconnect.
Okay.
You have to be in four-wheel drive though to do that. You won't do it while it's in two-wheel drive. And then when you're back on the road, just press it again.
Can you do it under load? Like if you're in a spot and you forgot to do it?
Press the button when you're under load, but it won't disconnect.
Okay.
Not like the Ford system where it drops.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
There you go.
Thank you. So we had some fun with that. So you know, they took you through pretty fast, actually. Maybe there's some situations maybe a little too fast for what you normally do for off-roading, but it was fun showing the capabilities of that, just like the Bronco's capabilities. A couple things that you might have highlighted in there that I tried to kind of to find out, because I actually wasn't sure if they'd updated their system or not, but you still cannot do the sway bar disconnect under load like you can on the Ford. So like I said, you have to remember before you go off-roading, if you know you're going to go off-roading, to hit that sway bar disconnect. Otherwise you can't disconnect it. Like if you get to a situation where like, oh, I forgot to hit the sway bar disconnect, you can't do that then. Also, your front and rear locker are not separated in the sense that anytime you want the front locker, you have to engage the rear locker with it as well, which is different than Ford system. So there you go. Anyway, so yeah, so capabilities wise, they're both very capable vehicles, really. There are a couple different experiences, you know, and such. Now, this was off-road driving and riding. Now, seeing what it does on the road and how it drives separately would be the other test of what you have in an ownership of an off-road vehicle, because there's times you got to get to the trail, and I would say that the Bronco, having an independent suspension, is going to have a smoother ride on the road than the Jeep will. But that Bronco has all the capabilities that the Jeep has, and even some off-road capabilities, technologies that you don't get on the Jeep, and they haven't done yet. So we'll see if they bring those to the future Jeeps or not, but for right now, I feel like Bronco's the winner, but I might be a little more biased because, well, we saw Broncos, and I have a Bronco. Anyway, that's what we had, so hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a great day.